And welcome back to the weekly giveaway bonus marbles. We've already got a yeetage so far. We've been chosen a 20% to start us off with. I'm going to click there and we start at 20%, and then you just tell me a track you want to run tonight, guys. So I'm going to start going up. Shout out when you want us to do a track.
Nefarious Phantom Nebula sounds
Nefarious Phantom Nebula. There we go. Let's do that one. We're going to have bots. What was it? 39? 39 of you tonight this week in this. This is going to be chaos. 39. So 39 bots on Nefarious Phantom Nebula. Let's go there to start us off with. Now, what I need is, from you guys who are watching, I need you to pick me a random position prize between random position place between 2 and 38, please.
27.
24.
27 got there first, just sneaked it in first. So tonight's prize positions for race 1 will be first, 27th and last place. The main prize for this race needs to be around the 20 mil mark. We go up every race in value, but the first race will be around 20 mil. So someone pick me a prize worth around 20 mil, if you would, please. And if you finish in 27th, you would receive 10 mil. If you finish last, you'd receive a 5 mil bonus. So
random +4 implant.
A random +4 implant. That sounds good to me. Which one should we have? So, right, someone shout the first one to shout out like one of the random implants. We'll put it on +4s. So you got like memory, all these other ones, whichever one you want.
Someone pick a stat.
Charisma.
Charisma. There we go. Charisma +4 implant. Always a good around the 20. That's a good shout.
Like
I like that.
Useless stat.
Well, yeah, it's a prize though, isn't it? 20 mil. Yeah, I like that, Kels. That's a good idea. That I like that. This looks really colourful, actually. This one. This looks nice. Right, let's crack on with it. So remember, first, 27th, and last, you need to finish to get a prize in this one. We're going to press start. It's going to be absolute chaos because we've got a lot of you in tonight. 39 of you marbles in there tonight. If you're new to the Corp and you've seen your name in this tonight and you didn't pay for your entry, which none of you should have done because I refunded anyone that paid for it that was new to Corp. I refunded all your entries and Wham paid for them. So make sure you say thank you to Wham. Enjoy the marbles. It's always good fun. And don't forget, a week tomorrow, or a week today as it is now, it's the monthly giveaway again, like I say, where we'll be doing a whole night of marbles races, where we do it on the tracks. It's not these random community ones. We do it on the tracks. And we do knockout races and all this. If you haven't watched it yet, the people that have watched it know how fun it is. If you've never seen it before, it's amazing fun, honestly. Really good night. So get a cup of tea, come and join us, whatever, bottle of wine, whatever you fancy. I'll tell you who is fancying something. Every dude, he gets out first, but he gets stuck on whatever these things are. What the hell are them? Anyway, whatever they are, Helicopter's found his way through disgustingly into lead. He better not win again. Dante's going to be like, what the fuck is he going against me? Tetsu, who's a new member. You can see I've left all the gifted entries from Wham on. Just so he knows, so we can give Wham a little bit of a shout out during this so he can see his name a few more times because he'll never see it in lead because he never wins out. So if someone else does, that star just fell down. I thought it was going to collapse or something. Tetsu gets through.
Well, it's rigged against Wham.
It's rigged against Wham, but it's all for a good cause. Tetsu in the lead. Gets through the little braces there. Gets through the tree that's just collapsed in front of him. Oh no! It's what? It's hard to see this track. It's quite close actually. Tetsu and Aaron are side by side pretty much, but on opposite sides of the track. With Helicopter in close company as well. Tetsu gets down the stairs first. Can he get through into the spirograph bit here? Yeah, he does. He gets through. We're not far from the end now. The Turkey Twizzler's coming up. The Bird of Matthews. Can anyone get through that safely? Oh, Helicopter gets through okay, actually. He gets through better than everyone else. Everyone else gets sent back. That is rigged to high heaven. I've never seen such riggery. This is disgusting, Elliot. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Riggery.
Shane Kinson trying to catch him up to do something to stop Helicopter winning a prize that he totally doesn't deserve. It's... I'm only joking, Dante. Helicopter gets onto the spinny bit, goes through the purple bit, now gets onto the single track bit. All he has to do is go around these little, like the 4 little loops here, and he's going to win first place, which is absolutely outrageous. You should be ashamed of yourself, fella. It's disgusting. Here he goes. He's got Tetsu just yeeted somehow there. I don't know how he did that, but yeah, Helicopter wins. So we're saying Kinson second. Now we've got to wait for 27th place. This is going to be quite. I think we're going to have to just see what happens at the end here and work this one out because yeah, there's still a lot of you coming through there. We can only see the top 10 on the right hand side. Matty Rocker's managed to yeet there. Who else we got coming through? It's great to see so many marbles on track. Wham's just gone. There we go. Wham's gone.
Fucking.
Get him out of there. Who we got at the back here? So the battle for last place currently is looking between Scythe, Corvald, and Olive as Patafar manages to eat somehow. The wall of death is approaching though. You can see it there, the flame wall coming down the track. So Corvald, Scythe, Olive, you need to get on with this a little bit because you guys have still got a bit of a way to go yet. At this rate, it could be Darjo or Dognut that finishes last, depending on what this wall of death does. Because it's coming fast, guys. There it goes. That's what she said. Here it comes. That's what she said. It's coming fast. Corval's yeeted. Scythe could be the last place finisher. Can he do it? I don't know if he's going to do it. I think Scythe's going to get caught. He does. Who was last place finisher? As I said, it could be Darjo or Dognut. It was Darjo in the end. 27th was Charlotte's. So, well done. First place.
Damn, one off.
Helicopter, disgustingly. He's gonna, I might forget to type that. I forget who won that. Charlotte's. You finished second, and then we had Darjo in last place, who always loves the marbles race. Darjo always loves his marbles. He's very appreciative of the marbles races. He's not on Discord tonight because it's a bit late, I think, for him and some people. But anyway, back to the main menu. We've got 5 more races to do. The next one's going to be a laps track, so we always go community laps, and so on. Someone pick me a laps track. I'm going to scroll down slowly. Just shout out when you want to see.
Lapsland?
Lapsland, that'll do me. Traditional track.
Sounds like lap dance. I like it.
39, we'll get in there straight away. Right, I need another position again. Between 2 and 38 again, please.
14.
14th. Very nice, very nice. Right, in this one, main prize will be 40 mil. So I need you to pick me a prize for around 40 mil. Give or take. It doesn't have to be exactly 40. It can be 5 mil one away, 5 mil over. I'm not asked. I'll give you a couple of minutes to pick that. If you finish in 14th in this one, you will get 20 mil, and if you finish last, you'll get 10 mil. So yeah, not a bad race. The ISK goes up every time, basically. It doubles every single race for every single position. So by the end of the races tonight, when we get to race 6, your main prize is worth 120 mil. So you can win a lot of ISK in these if you're lucky.
How much? 40 million, did you say?
Yeah, 40 mil, somewhere around there would be nice. I'll give you another minute or so, and then we'll crack on.
Yeah.
If you've got something in mind you want to win,
We're having trouble with this one.
yeah, it can be quite hard sometimes. I know there's a lot on the market. The only reason I offer this out is if, say, someone's got something in a price bracket that they wouldn't mind like having a chance to win. Like Kelsey always usually used to shout the Confessor out, didn't you? Because you always wanted to win that, and it never really happened. But it's nice to have that.
It's a great show.
Or yeah. But it can literally be anything. It can be a skin. It can be, Plex. It can be LP. It can be whatever. Whatever you want to win. I'll give you
My thing just froze.
I'll give you another 30 seconds. If not, I'm going to pick a prize. Because I've got a few lined up.
My thing just froze on.
No, I appreciate you trying, dude. You're all good. You're all good. I'm trying to find something that's different.
Fed Navy 10 in after
Fed Navy 10 minute. Right, let's have a look. Let's find that one.
38 millions.
That'll do me. Thank you very much. Federation Navy 10 minute. Yep, that's the one we'll have. Just make sure it hasn't been fucking scalped. Yeah, because sometimes the prices are not what they should be for it. Yeah, so that's perfect. 2% above average, that's fine. Sometimes you click on something, it'll say 40 mil, and it's like 99% above average. You're like, it's not. Next week it'll be like 2 mil. So it's not really worth it. But anyway, there we go. Fed Navy 10 meganewton. Let's crack on. We've got the prizes. We've got the bonus positions. We've got the people on the track waiting. You're all queued up down there. Look how this is going to be chaos. This one. We'll leave it at 7 laps for this one. I think 7's long enough for this one. Good luck, everyone. So you need to finish first, 14th, or last in this race to win a prize. Obviously, the higher you finish, the higher the prize will be. All I can see is gifted entry in the lead everywhere. Like, it's just gifted entry. Yeah. Anyway, we'll give it a lap or two to settle down this track because it goes absolutely mental on this track because of the trees and humps and things in the way. I can't remember who won this track last week, but this always seems to make an appearance, this circuit, at some point. At the back at the moment, it's Cisco, but it's too early to call because the pack's so tightly condensed at the moment. You do get a lot of field spread on this one. And just for note as well, for anyone watching our marbles, no one has ever been lapped in marbles yet. So if it happens to you, there is a special bonus that I've got set aside. I'm not telling you what it is, but the first person to ever get lapped in marbles will receive a special bonus prize. Because it's never ever happened in any race we've ever done. In the thousands of races we've run in these marbles events, it's never happened. So if you're lucky enough to get lapped, you will win a special bonus prize.
Yeah. Is it 100,000 units of DNA?
It might very well be, Kelsey. Who knows? I can't possibly comment. It's not for me to say. All I can say is on this track, this is one of the tracks where it could happen one day, because don't forget, in these marbles races we get people setting on fire. If you look now already, Aaron, who's in the lead, is almost half the circuit in front of Stain. So there are certain tracks that are easier to get lapped on, let's say. And if someone sets on fire like Stain at the back now, he would have a very good chance. And if you're not sure about the marbles and what goes off, in these racetrack ones, there's a chance you can set on fire. We have no idea why it happens or when it's going to happen. It could be Tyrion next lap. It could be Dr. Quantum. You just don't know. But when we find out, there's a symbol that appears on the right-hand side. That there's also another symbol that we have absolutely no idea what it actually means. But we just pretend it could mean anything because we just haven't got a clue. But anyway, Aaron's in the lead, starting lap 4. We're about to start getting to the serious laps now, where we need to work out who's in what position. So Aaron's well in the lead from Tyrion, who was leading through the previous lap. Kelsey's right there. AO's there. Heavy Dude, Dr. Quantum all down. They're fighting for the lead as well. At the back, it's still Sane Kinson, who is now pretty much half the track behind, I'd say, or coming up to that at least. Aaron's lost the lead temporarily there, as he did temporarily there, as Heavy Dude, AO, and Kelsey fought for it. AO and Kelsey looked like they had contact there, which held Kelsey up a lot. Kelsey, you just lost out massively there. You were leading the race at one point there for a millisecond. You're now struggling to stay towards the top 10. And you can blame AO for that because he barged you out of the way. I saw it with my own eyes. It was disgusting. We don't want that sort of thing. Come on, it's a friendly event.
Plenty of time.
Plenty of time, yeah. At the back of the race, it's still Sane Kinson. I know it's Sid now. Sid's fell to the back. Looking for a final place position. Heavy Dude takes the lead. A gifted entry from Wham, as you can see. Clam Snooters is set on fire. There's the symbol we were talking about. If we look at Clam now, he's getting barged out the way. You can see he's self-combusted. People just barge him. There's no mercy at all. Corval, just calm down. It's disgusting. The poor man's on fire. Last thing he needs is you barging him out of the way. But anyway, that's what can happen. We don't know why it happens. There we go. Charlotte's gifted. Wham's set on fire. I love that. The gifted entry from Wham sets on fire, and then Wham sets up. Look at all the gifted entries from Wham on fire here. They're all burning away here on the back straight. Wham, don't moan. You might get last place prize, dude. You might get last place prize. You might get lapped as well at this rate. Chunky Monkey, Tyrion's on fire. It's happening everywhere. What is going on? AO doesn't set on fire, but gets that weird symbol that we don't know what it means. There's chaos. It's absolute chaos. We're on lap 6. We've only got one more lap to go after this. We're going to have to really keep an eye on this lead now. Agent Hijack has taken the lead. As I say that, Heavy Dude on the outside challenging. Switches to the inside, tries to get the momentum. Doesn't quite work out. Agent Hijack defends his position. All this does is help Noir in 3rd place. Close up. And there's Edmund. Edmund in 4th, who entered this giveaway about 18,000 times this week. Because every time I sent a reminder, he sent me 10 mil. So thanks for that, Edmund. AO's set on fire again somewhere at the back. Look how close we are to getting lapped. Charlotte's really close there to getting lapped, but it's not going to happen. It's the last lap. Unless Charlotte sets on fire again now, I don't think he's going to get lapped. Agent Hijack in the lead. Heavy Dude, Noir Widow, your top 3. They're the ones going to be battling for the win at this moment in time. Darjo's managed to set on fire somewhere in the pack. Lord knows where he was. There he was at the back somewhere. Not really in contention for prizes. The top, I don't remember, it's the first 14th, so somewhere around there is going to be a prize position, but we're going to keep an eye on the leaders because Agent Hijack has done a really good job in this middle sector. Charlotte's is set on fire again, but he's over the line. Oh no, he got the symbol, he didn't actually set on fire. Agent Hijack comes around the final corner, dominated the last lap there, time to perfection that. Well done there, Agent Hijack's. Heavy Dude second. Now we need to wait for 14, so we might be able to work this one out here. I'm going to slow it down a little bit. So we've got Nadia 7th, Jazoon 8th, Taz and Artlock take 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th is going to be one of these here. 14th is going to be one of these. I think it's Nerillion. I think Nerillion is just going to take 14th there. We'll check afterwards, but I'm going to hazard the guess that Nerillion took 14th. We're going to take a look at the back of the field here because Wham, he's on fire again. Wham. You've guaranteed yourself last place, to be fair. You're going to get a nice bonus here of 10 million ISK, Wham, for your 150 that you've put in this week to the for the karma. This is the karma coming through, Wham. So you've done a nice deed this week by buying everyone's entries, and the game's decided to set you on fire 3 times in one race. Congratulations, Wham. 14th was indeed Nerillion. I was correct with that, so that was nice. So first place, Agent Hijack, taking the Federation Navy 10 meganewton afterburner. Thank you for that, John. 14th place, Nerillion. And last place, poor old Wham there, 13 seconds behind the next next position. Dear God. Right, back to the main menu. Race 3 coming up. They go by quickly. Right, so choose me yeetage for this one. It has to be higher than 20%.
56.
Very specific. 56%. Let's go to the 56% mark, which starts there. Now I just need someone to shout out a track they want to run.
Deadly Searching Graveyard.
Deadly searching. Deadly searching. That sounds horrendous. Well, let's go anyway. You've chosen it. There's nothing I can do about it now. It sounds horrendous, but let's go. Someone pick me a random position between 2 and 38 again, please.
21.
21. That'll do me. 21st place. And for this race, if someone could pick a prize worth approximately 60 million ISK, that would be great. That's going to be your main prize. If you finish 21st, you'll get 30 mil. If you finish last, you'll get 15. So, prize worth 60 mil, someone, if you can pick it. I'll give you a couple of minutes. And I'll try and find some.
So we get 21 finishers.
A buzzard?
I think they're about 25 buzzards. Little bit,
Are they? Oops,
yeah,
is
a
that
little
wrong?
bit. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it's only the small covert ops frigate, isn't it? 26 mil.
Cool, that's the Navy issue. Hang on.
So something worth around 60 mil. It can be anything you want. It can be implants, plex, LP, whatever you want. If you can't find out, don't worry too much. I'm looking as well, so I'll find us something to chuck in. But I always like
Was
to give you
Vex a
guys-
Navy issue?
Vex a Navy issue, a very traditional giveaway ship that we see quite often because it is worth 56 mil. So that is perfect. That'll do me. Vex a Navy issue, 56 mil. That's your main prize for this one. There's all the members' names. This is Tyrion's Graveyard. What the hell is this? What on earth have you
It's the
conjured up
toilet
here,
piping
Tyrion? What is
underneath my
this?
house.
Some sort of possessed megaphone. I don't know what that is, but anyway. I don't know where to go here because I think you guys are going to go into a portal straight away. If it looks of it, because there's a portal right there. So that's just here. Right, here we go. Start. Let's see. Where do you appear? Fuck's sake! Right over there. Right. Let's try and keep. I don't know where this is going to end up. I don't know what that is back there. If it's part of the track or not, we'll soon find out. It's very hard to see the circuit on this one, so you'll have to bear with on this one while we try and work it out. I thought Daja was in the lead, but he's not. Someone's managed to appear.
Yeah, there we go. There's one gone.
There's 2 gone. Corval, Matt, General Calloway's in the lead. Where the hell's the finish line? What is this?
I imagine it's going to
Tyrion,
go.
can you
back
turn the
up.
lights on, please, on this track? Because we can't see a fucking thing. Charlotte's has gone somewhere.
That's why it's probably called the Searching Graveyard, because you
It's
just got to get
fucking
lucky in that
demonic,
run.
dude. What is this? Scythe's crashed again somewhere. Dajo's in this thing here. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know where did they go? Did they go under it? Oh, there's a portal there. Where does that take you?
Yeah.
Love of Christ. Up there. This is just going to be absolute chaos. How are people still over there? They're stuck over there. They're dead. Whoever's over there, you're dead because you're stuck. Bit looks of it. I'm going to try. Oh my God, I'm stuck on it. I apologise for the camera work, but this track is absolutely mental. There we go. Now you're on this spinny thing here. What on earth
It's a
happens
weird
here?
track. I feel like it should be blacklisted.
So does that mean you fall off? Dajo's fell down there. What does that mean? Is he out now? Yeah,
Yep.
he is. So you got to land in one of these hole things. Chunky Monkey's done it. Oh, and that then puts you on this bit of the track here. Look, I think. Yeah. Oh, Kelsey's gone for a ride. Kelsey's landed in a dish down there. To be fair. Whoa, Chunky Monkey's won. What? Right. Okay. That was insane. Olive's second. There's also. I'm just gonna leave the camera there. There's also
It's like a speed ramp to nowhere.
21st place we're waiting for now. I don't know what in earth that
Who
track
can
was.
die at speed?
There's a few are stuck down there as well. It's chaos. Some people are going through here. There's absolute what
What
on
is
earth?
Kelsey doing? Just dawdling along.
I have no idea, honestly. There's people stuck over here. I don't know who's stuck here. Who's going to get yeeted over here? Wham's gonna get killed. Let's watch it. There we go. Wham's being. Last place finisher we're looking for now. It could be Turker if he can make it. Can Turker make it? He could be the last person to finish here. Let's see. 11 seconds. Yeah, I think Turker just got last place finisher there. So, for God's sake, it's have to be a count back. Right. First place was Chunky Monkey, who takes a Vexa Navy issue.
There was no 21st place either.
21st. So there will be. So 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, 20th. Oxnard takes the 21st place prize. Because even if you get a DNF, we just do a count back. And last place finisher was Turker in 16th. Well done, Turker. And we go to race 4. That was.
I personally like that track.
It was madness. I like the chaos. So I like the laps tracks personally. I'm a laps track fan because I like the proper racing sort of thing. But the community ones now and again like that are just absolute chaos, and you just have no idea.
Work in progress.
Work in progress. He's already chosen it. There we go. To be fair, it had to happen this week because with so many marbles, there's going to be chaos on this one. No one's ever seen this track before.
Yes.
This track is epic because there's like 4 sections where you can hit each other in the cross bits, so it's quite fun. And we'll let it build up. We'll do 8 laps this week, like we do normally. So for race 4, because we're already there, I need a prize worth around 80 mil, please. And if someone could pick me a random finishing place prize, a random finishing position between 2 and 38 again, please.
9.
9th. I heard that. 9th. That's good. And a prize worth around 80 mil, sorry, for this one. 80 mil.
Jackdaw.
Jackdaw, we have that every week. We have that every week. That'll do me.
Oh, do we?
Yeah, every week. Everyone always picks that because it's like the easiest thing. So that's cool. That'll do me.
I think we're getting used to which ones are which price.
Exactly. Yeah, everyone just knows that that's around that price. Every week we have the Jackdaw, so that's cool. If you finish in 9th finish, you'll get 40 mil. If you finish last, you'll get 20 mil. So some nice prizes.
You could go Confessor if you want to change it and give.
Nope, you've suggested the
something
prize
different.
now. It's too late. That's it.
No, all right.
I'm happy with that. Why can't I have my mouse back, please, game? Thank you. There we go. Right, we're going to start 8 laps. Let's crack on with it. Let's see who is going to win this one. Hopefully this. No, if you want to win a Jackdaw, win a Jackdaw. It's no problem if it's the same every week. If someone wants to win it and suggests it, let's get it. Let's get it won. It was the same with the Confessor. I think Kelsey picked that for about 14 weeks on trot and eventually just gave it and bought one because he never won it. So.
I just like my Jackdaw with lasers.
Yeah. Look at this. Chunky Monkey, who just won the last race. He's going to get some chunky pockets here and he's going to win another prize at this rate. Look at all gifted entries from Wham in top 10. That's disgusting.
Jesus, it's going to be crazy when they start banging into each other.
Yeah, hopefully. I've always wanted... We tested it with, I think, 3,000 marbles this one first time and my PC nearly shut down. So yeah, it's the more we get on this, the more chaotic it gets. So that's pretty cool. So it's nice to see this week that we had 39. Like I said, for the monthly giveaway this week coming up, or next month as it is, on the first Sunday of every month we do the monthly giveaway. It's on the 1st this month, the 1st of June. I want to see at least 40 people in the monthly giveaway this week. If you don't have 40, I'm shutting it down. Tetsu in the lead, but as I say that, Sane Kinson comes to challenge. Kelsey gets a bad bounce. Darjo gets a bad bounce. Chunky Monkey makes contact with Kelsey and gets a bad bounce. The field spread usually happens around the end of lap 2 or 3, beginning of lap 3 is when you start to get the collision zones about to happen. As you can see now, Sane's coming round that section there, and look now, it's starting to get close to end at field there now. He's not far off. Kanashi there, one of our new members, just in the danger zone there. Now, it can sometimes work in your favour if you're in first place and you hit another marble and you get a bounce off it, a good bounce. But most of the time, it will send you backwards. Sane getting dangerously close now to the back of the field as we approach lap 3 of 8. Sane pulling away massively at the moment. Good pace in this early part of the race. Edmund, Olive and Wham trying to chase after him, but not managing to do so just yet. Sane now, can he get through? Oh, he just about managed to get through there. There's a bit of a gap to Sid there at the back who's managed to fall too far behind at the moment. But if you finish last, you still get a prize. Sane now is going to come into the mid-pack, the pack of doom. Surely he can't get through all that without a collision. He does? What? How did you manage that? Olive gets through cleanly, though. Olive chasing him down in second. Wham also through there with Edmund. Top 4 remain the same. Edmund gets a bad bounce. He's going to drop backwards now. Sane, can he get through again? He's found a big gap there in the midfield somehow, as has Olive. At the back, it's Sid and Turker. Wham makes a little bit of contact there with Turker, I think I saw in the corner of my eye. So that's not going to help Wham's cause for the first place prize. Sane tries to go through the middle of the entire pack. Somehow manages to do it. I don't know how he's not collided with a marble yet, but it's his lucky day. Edmund storms into third place. Wham's lost momentum there on the previous lap, costing him slightly. As we start lap 4, already half race distance. Sane, I don't know how he's doing this. He's getting, and Olive there to be fair as well. You guys are making a fucking good job of that at the moment. Well done. Edmonds struggling in 3rd place there, allowing Wham back into it. Top 2 pulling it away more and more as we get through. Will they get through this time? Sane gets through. Olive gets through. How on earth are you guys getting through that pack every lap? Wham gets through now with some good momentum in 3rd. Sane's hit the wall. Lost his lead. Olive's caught up. Wham's right there now. Olive in the lead. Half race distance, gets through pretty cleanly. Sane's luck continues as he gets through. Wham gets through cleanly. Top 3 pulling away. General Calorin now moves into 4th, closing up on the lead trio. And the whole gaggle of marbles behind, as you can see. Can Olive get through? This time he finds the gap. He's straight through. Sane gets through as well. Wham gets through. General Calorin just about gets through. Nadia there, just missing out on some contacts. But it's Olive, Sane, General Calorin now moving to 3rd. Darjo has come from nowhere there in the mid-pack, and he's taken 4th, 5th place there nearly. Olive gets through there really cleanly. Sane's losing a bit of ground now. Patafal's set on fire somewhere in the mid-pack, which is only going to aid his cause to finish last in this race, giving him the last place position. Taz has got the symbol of death. Olive gets hit quite badly there. Olive lost a lot of time there. He got hit by at least 2 marbles from what I see, which has closed the gap down. General Calorin and Sane. Taz getting the symbol as well. Anyone on fire at the back? Not that I can see at the moment. Can Olive get through? He needs to get through and get that momentum back. Yes, he does. Top 3 remain the same. Taz once again with the symbol that we don't know what it means. We'll be devastated to see it right now because he's right there in a position to try and win this race. And he does set on fire. Taz, as we say, it sets on fire. He was just closing down the leader. General Calorin there, you saw, did get hit, but got a slight boost from that. So that actually worked out okay there for General Calorin because he closed the gap on Olive Tenchi. As we go into lap 6, and look at the speed General Calorin's got. And he gets another boost. Did you see there how he got the boost? He actually hit a marble and got the boost. And that helped him out. Sometimes it can work in your favour. But as I say that, the top 6 are still amazingly close. Considering we're on lap 6 of 8, top 6 strung together pretty well. Everyone manages to get through as well in the top 6 somehow. It's not actually a big gap to 7th, to be fair. And look at the gaggle of marbles from 7th onwards. That goes down to about 30th position there. That is absolutely crazy. We'll look at the latter positions a bit more. Olive gets hit again. Olive's not having a good time at the moment getting hit. Sane Kinson's back in the lead. Edmonds challenging for 2nd, but gets a symbol you don't want to see when you're running for the race win. Looking like he could be challenging for 1st. And he does get the symbol of death. As we say, he gets the fire. He's going backwards. Unlucky there, Edmund. They're going to push him into fast lane at that rate. Sane Kinson in the lead. General Calorin, Wham, your top 3. The penultimate lap begins. Are they going to get through the mid-pack safely? General again with the big bounce. Dr. Quantum's got stuck on a wall there somehow. General Calorin with a good bounce. Wham also had some good momentum there. It's between General Calorin and Wham. Darjo, though. Look at the pace Darjo's got in 3rd. He's coming through. He's taken 2nd. Can he get through? Yes, he does. Clam Snooters with the symbol of death. Who's at the rear at the moment? Let's have a quick look. It looks like Dognut's last place position at the moment. Dognut and Tetsu look like they're going to be challenging for last. Lord knows who's in the mid-pack. General Calorin in the lead somehow. Wham and Darjo. Where's Sane gone? Sane's dropped back massively there. He must have had some contact. Clam Snooters sets on fire. That's been coming from a long time. Right. Final lap coming up now. General Calorin. Wham gets a nice bounce there. That's going to help his cause. Darjo doesn't get a good bounce. General Calorin and Wham, your top 2 fighting for the win. Wham had a good bounce there, which is going to give him some good momentum into this final lap. Can they get through again? Wham gets held up quite badly there. That wasn't a good bounce that time, but it's still 2 more chances. There's still 3 more areas you could make a change with the bounces. General Calorin's got a good lead at the moment. Can he get through? Yes, he does, nice and cleanly. Wham, will he get through this time? Yes, he does. It's still not over yet. There could still be contact. General Calorin's got a lead at the moment that would suggest he's going to win. He could also set on fire like Edmund's just done. General gets through again cleanly. If he doesn't get any traffic in this next lane, he's got this in the bag. General Calorin coming around the final corner. Can he get a clean run through the traffic here? It's looking okay. It's looking very good, actually. General Calorin takes it there with an easy win in the end. Wham's going to finish 2nd. Unfortunately, it's not going to mean anything. We are looking for 9th place. I'm going to turn this back on. I'm going to slow it down. Let's have a look. So, Darjo is going to be 4th. We've got 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th and 9th between Heavy Dude and Olive. It looks like Olive's got the momentum there coming off the corner, and I think Olive's going to take the 9th place prize. We'll just confirm that across the line. No, it's actually Heavy Dude. I counted that wrong, sorry. Heavy Dude does take 9th. And then last place was Dognut, is Dognut, and is more than likely going to be Dognut. Unless something drastic happens on
What
his
the
last
dog
lap.
do?
What the dog do? The dog is going to get a nice little bonus for finishing last. As far as I can see, there's no one else behind him. Dognut's coming across the line. Absolute chaos, that one, and it always is good fun to watch that one. There we go. There's your final results, folks. There we go. First, General Calorin, our diplomatic relations officer, Heavy Dude, takes his first marbles prize since joining the corp, and last place was Dognut. So we will head on to race 5. As I taste chicken fajita once again. Community track. So the yeetage has to be above 56% this time. So someone pick me a track with a yeetage above 56%.
Above 56, huh?
Mm-hmm.
75.
Go with 80. Ooh.
75 I heard first there. Sorry to whoever said that second. Right, here we go. Pick me a track. I'm going to scroll up slowly. Up.
So many options.
Accelerating Abyss Academy.
That'll do
I
me.
was thinking of it.
I like that one.
Let's go. Right, we're going to go there. Sorry to anyone that's shouting out, and if you think I'm missing your numbers, I'm just literally the first I hear. We'll just get on with it and pick it. Oh my god, what is this? Migraine Central. This track. But yeah, anyway. So in this one, so the prize has gone up again. So main prize is worth 100 million ISK in this one. So I need someone to pick me a prize worth 100 million ISK, and also if someone could pick me a random position between 2 and 38, please.
5.
That's weird. It were already 5 from last week. Well done, Tyrion.
What do you do? 15 plex. That's 100 million.
15 plex. Everyone happy with that?
Yeah, that works.
Let me just double check it, make sure it is what it says, because I don't get ripped off. That's 15 plex. 96. That'll
No
do.
trust.
That'll do. 15 plex. So you need to finish first, 12th or last in this. If you finished 12th, you'll get 60 mil. If you finish last, you'll get 30 mil. No, you won't. You'll get 50 mil. If you finish 5th, if you finish last, you'll get 25 mil. Right, here we go. Good luck, everyone. Let's crack on.
What kind of abyss is this?
It's a delicious bit. I mean, I could just eat that. I'm sorry, but that cloud there needs eating.
It makes me want ice cream.
It looks
Yeah.
delicious. That looks absolutely delicious. In fact, put
I
them
makes
two
me wonder what
together.
the
That's delicious.
Considering what
Look
this
at that
one is,
one.
it makes me want.
My God. I could eat.
Considering what this map looks like, I wonder what the zesty.
Sorry,
Abyss
there's
was,
a race going
because-
on here. Sorry, I didn't realise. I'm fucking starving. Here we go. What's going to happen here? I can't even see the track. At least it's a bit more colourful, this one, Terry. Not that fucking death zone you took us in last time with the haunted gramophone or whatever it was. Tetsu coming down
Haunted
here. I don't know what
gramophone.
it was. That honestly, it was horrendous. Fucking dogs barking and everything in the background. Demonic it was. Right, so you're going to nip into a tray here. You need a tray. You're going to nip into trays, but it looks a bit like that. Like you're going to funnel in, like you are, all in order, and it's going to be quite cool to watch this. Most of these will be full up, and you'll get dropped into the next one. Look, they get full, so they have to wait until the next one. That's insane. That is insane. Oh,
Wait your
Wham got
turn.
absolutely shafted there. Wham got absolutely shafted. He was like in one at first trays and he ended up in one at last because he just couldn't get in. Tetsu, Chunky Monkey, and Sane Kinson are going to be the first to drop. Where they drop is anyone's guess. I'm presuming it's going to be here somewhere. There'll be a hole here somewhere, I think. If you can see it, shout it. I can't. Where the hell is it? What the? Oh, it's there somewhere. Oh, there it is. Yeah, you can see it. Anyway, you fall down into these little glacier mint tubes. And then you end up in this bit here where helicopter is. For fuck's sake, helicopter! If you win another prize, I'm banning you from corp. Here we go. Sane Kinson's coming down as well for retrieval. Oh, Cisco's managed to go. Bellotti, take the prize. Pastor, Cyber, I take the trip. Padophile, Nadia, Dognut, Kovad, Outlook, Dr. Quat, Dajo, Matty, Turka, General. What the f? They've all been sentenced to that previous track. Then the demonic hell of that previous track. Kanashi's done a Kanashi and gone down there. Noah Widow in the lead. Blaze and Taz have managed to survive so far. In the background there, we've got Olive and Icarium. What? There'll be no one left. I'm glad you picked fifth because there ain't gonna be many more than that finish. I have to tell you.
I mean, it says it's 75, so there's only going to be basically 1/4 of the people.
At
up
this
there.
rate, fifth place could be last place finisher bonus as well. We have had that happen where someone's won a double bonus prize. Noir, we're going to go up here because Noir Widow's going up the chute. Hey, there we go. Into the spinner, the Rinner Spinner Dog's Dinner. Here we go. Noir Widow going to be in first. Are there any more surprises? I'm pretty sure there's going to be some more yeet points at this. Oh my god, what is this? Oh no, you have to land over there somewhere. This is going to be chaos. I'm going to have to...
Ooh,
I don't know what's happening. I'm too far away. I can't work it out. Have these won or not? I don't know what's going on. It's miles away. Why is it so far away? I can't get there. Off off.
Wow,
Well,
there's
I'm
a
sorry, AO's won by the
five-
looks of it. I can't. I'm going as fast as I can to get there, but AO's won somehow. Fifth is Wham. That's disgusting. Here we go. Who else is coming down? If I'd known Exit were there, Finish were there. Kelsey's yeeted, Ella's yeeted, Clam's going for a ride over there somewhere. Clam Snooters. Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, this was rigged.
Aaron's yeeted. Last place is going to be between Sid and Edmund, if they can make it, I think. I don't think there's anyone else left. Edmund gets in. Well, that were a strange finish to that one. I didn't realise it was that far away. That's a shame. Sid takes last place. Fifth was Wham, which gives him a 50 millionist bonus. So half the money he paid in this week for the giveaways he's got back. So well done, Wham. And first was AO, who shouted "Let's go," and it worked because he won. What does that say there? I can see a sign on that thing and I can't quite read it. Right, last track at night, which is laps one. I need you to pick me a track, guys.
Paperclip.
What's the brick?
Paperclip, I heard. I think someone said paperclip first. Was that correct? Is paperclip okay?
Yeah.
To be fair, we've never done this one for like a big race, but this is always the first round. So this track you'll see next week, the paperclip. I'll show you it now. It's just basically it is a paperclip. This is the track we will be using for the start of next week's Marbles monthly giveaway. It's just like literally that. And this is always the round one races, so we've never used this for a later on track. I'm going to up the laps on this one because it is a really short track. Let's do.
This is gonna be crazy.
What do you want to do? 13 laps? 30? What? Sorry, how many laps?
Even number.
Someone shout a number. Then shout a number.
I said 16.
16, I'll do. 16 laps. Fucking hell, this is a marathon. What is it? Le Mans 24 hour. Here we go. So I need a prize worth 120 million ISK for this one, please, if possible. And I need a random finishing prize between 2 and 38. Between 2 and 38.
What is an Astero worth?
Just someone get me a number between 2 and 38, please.
Between 2 and
25,
38?
10.
Someone said. Oh, sorry. Someone said before. What did you shout before? Sorry.
Which one? 25.
I think it was you. Yeah, 25. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Sorry,
How
I'm
do you spell
saying you.
Astero?
It's you, Noir, isn't it? Sorry, I'm not used to your voice on Discord. Sorry.
That's all right. Just listen to the Aussie. It's all good.
How would you spell Astero?
Astero.
Astero's only 90.
Yeah,
How much is an Astero? Let's have a look.
90.
It's a bit low, I'd say, for main prize.
Yeah, no.
120
I was
mil.
looking at something that's slightly over.
I mean, I could do an Astero and then something else with it, but well, what's slightly over? What is it?
A Imperial Navy drone damage amplifier, just 128.
Imperial Navy drone damage amplifier 128. That'll do me. It's done. It's signed, sealed, delivered. As long as it's not scalp. Let me just check. That it's 5%.
That's
above,
not
that's
bad. I
fine.
wouldn't mind that.
There you go. You can win some good stuff on these. Honestly, you really can. So if you finish in 25th in this, you'll get 60 mil. Obviously, if you finish first, you'll get the Imperial Navy drone damage. If you finish last, you'll get 30 mil. So first, 25th, and last from this 16-lap marathon. Go and wash your pots. Put your washing on. Go and put your dinner on. Come back in about 20 minutes, and we'll see who's won. No, I'm only joking. This will literally. So for the heats every week, we do 5 or 6 laps, and it's done in minutes. So this will be actually really quick. To be fair, it's such a quick track. But I kind of like that someone said a long endurance race. The only thing I've just realised in this one now is I think I've rigged this that someone's going to get lapped because it's such a short track. So if there's multiple, like if it does end up happening, I might not count it for this one because like it's not really. 16 laps is the most laps we've ever done for any marbles race. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I've got a feeling that a lot of marbles are going to get lapped in this one. To be honest. I mean, some of you were already half a lap behind nearly. We're on lap 2, so yeah, it's not going to go well this one.
Rigged.
So yeah, maybe we'll get our first lapped marbles tonight. But Kanashi, Jesus Christ, slow down, son. It's supposed to be a race. Look at him, he's gone. He wants his Imperial Navy drone damage thing, doesn't he? Anyway, here we go. The Kanashi in the lead. We'll give it a few laps, settle down, see where main prizes are. Nadia moves into second, or our old John Taggart, as we all know him. Matty Rocker looking to rock the boat again and get another set. That's shocking. And get a few more prizes tonight. Done quite well. Was that Telerion in? I'm still getting used. There's been that many new members this week. I apologise if I'm butchering your names, which I always do. But there's been so many new members this week that I honestly don't even know some of these names that are in here because I haven't recruited them. there was one guy earlier I saw, and I was like, "Who the fucking hell's that?" You know, I've never seen that name before in my life. So I apologise. At the back, for his generosity, he's Wham in he's fourth to last. But you could still get a prize, Wham. Yeah, there's definitely going to be marbles lapped in this one, so we're not going to count this race for the lap thing what I brought up, because it just doesn't seem right. You know, like it's a bit rigged. I'm actually thinking of doing like a Le Mans Dognut set on fire as well somewhere. That's only going to aid the cause of him getting lapped. But yeah, I'm going to do a Le Mans 24-hour sort of type thing on this, I think, at some point. I don't know quite what I'm going to do, but... And perhaps not 24 hours either. AO's also set on fire now, looking to take his place at the rear, along with Turker. How many is he setting on fire? They're just rigging this giveaway. Dognut, who thought he got it all to himself, the last position, now hasn't, because he's got Turker and AO for company. Let's have a look at the lead. What's going on? It's a three-way battle. Clam Snooter's getting a symbol you don't want to see. It's Telerion, Nadia, and Heavy Dude in the lead at the moment, or the lead trio. This could all change. Clam Snooters has set on fire in the mid-pack somewhere. Where are you, Clam? You're right there, look. Set on fire right there. Getting barged out of the way by this really careless corporation members who just don't give a shit that someone's on fire. None of yous have stopped to even... You know, there's no Nicky Lauda heroics going on here. Sowell
Let's
set
go
on fire.
racing! Boogity, boogity, boogity!
Darryl Waltrip! Sowell's set on fire in the midfield somewhere there. There he is. Sowell, you're on fire, heading towards the back of the pack, trying to join Dognut at the rear to try and earn your 30 million ISK last place finisher bonus. Nadia Petrovic comes across the line on lap 8. We're already halfway through. I told you it'd go fast. It's not a long race at all. 6-minute race for 16 laps. You can't go wrong. Dr. Quantum. So Nadia, you're about to do what no one else has ever done before, as long as you don't set on fire. Heavy Dude's set on fire somewhere. Right there, look. That's terrible look there. Heavy Dude challenging for the win. Nadia, you might be about to lap someone. Dognut's set on fire. You definitely... Here we go. It's going to happen, folks. It's the first time in our marbles history that a marble is going to get lapped. Dognut becomes the lappee as Nadia takes a lap off him. I'm not going to do that bonus thing that I said because it seems a bit rigged on this track because it's always bound to happen with 16 laps. We'll only keep that to the monthly giveaway thing, I think. Sowell sets on fire again, saying, whatever you do, Dognut, I can do better. Wham's set on fire as somewhere. It's absolute chaos. I don't know which marbles where, who's in the lead or anything. It's just gone all to shit. Wham's on fire again there. He's trying to go backwards, trying to get a 30 mil bonus at the back. It's an absolute shit show. Nadia, Telerion pulling away in the lead. There's symbols flying up left, right, and centre. It's an absolute shambles. Blazer's set on fire somewhere. Lord knows where he is. There he is in the mid-pack. It's Telerion, Nadia in first place, second place. Then you've got Matt Rocker, who's making some good progress through the back markers there. Sowell and Dognut getting the blue flags there and moving over quite generously, I'd say. As we move into turn 1. Telerion's took the lead. Nadia fighting back with a great run, though, off T2. Goes down the back straight, retakes the lead, says, I'm fucking having this. I'm John Taggart, I'm having this. As we go into the final few corners, Heavy Dude's set on fire again. I think that's like the 8th time he's set. In fact, I think Heavy Dude's set on fire every single lap so far. Saint Kinson's on fire here somewhere as well. Telerion! No! Telerion, who was challenging for the lead, has set on fire. That's bad luck. That's good for you, though, Nadia. John Taggart now pulling away in the lead. Half the back straight to himself and 2 back markers between him. Sorry, 1 Dognut because Matty Rocker's... Chunky Monkey, who is getting barged out the way. He must be a chunky monkey because no one can miss him on that back straight. Miles Nadia. Nadia's on lap 13. Lord knows what's going on in this mid-pack. There's about 15 marbles been lapped now already, so we're definitely not doing bonus prizes for everyone that gets lapped. Otherwise, I'll be skinned overnight. Nadia Petrovic in the lead, coming down the back straight. Clam Snooter's got traffic in front, though. He'll be screaming on the radio now, get out the fucking way. Get this pack out the way. Look, they're closing. Matty Rocker's closing, as is Sid. Sid, he was last a minute ago. Sid's come from back at pack. He's coming through. Nadia's slowing. Nadia's struggling. His tyres are wearing out. The back markers are passing him. He won't be happy to see that. Dognut coming up the inside to unlap himself. Disgusting play there. Tyrion's in second place, is he? Tyrion comes through. Where the fucking hell's he come from? That horrible fucking track that he chose, that's where he's come from. Second place is Sid. Sid choosing to close on Nadia now. As we go into the final laps, we've got 3 to go. 2 to go as we cross the line. Darjo's set on fire somewhere in this race. God knows where he is. I don't know if he's on this track or not, to be honest. I've never seen him. Nadia goes through. The penultimate lap begins. There's Darjo on fire.
You know what you should do, Lee?
Is he
You
going to
should
cause
go
any
to
problems?
The other Abyss track, the Zesty
Look
one.
at the lead Nadia's got. Sorry, Tim, but look at the lead Nadia's got. Nadia's surely got this in the bag now. Absolutely
I
disgusting.
definitely need some more blue flags.
You need some. Come on,
then-
get on radio, John. Get him told. Get out of the fucking way.
Fire.
But look, because Oxnard is coming. If you get held up now, it's the final lap. It's the final lap starting. But Oxnard is there, just about. There he is in second place. He's not that far behind. Nadia getting caught up with Wham there. Get out of the fucking way, Wham is saying. Bloody pensioners all over the place. Get out of the way. Charlotte's there. Is he going to cause any problems in this final corner? I think Nadia's got this, unless he sets on fire, which would be cruel in this last corner. Clam's trying to... Oh, Kelsey's set on fire on last lap. Disgusting. We come across the line. Nadia Petrovic wins the Le Mans 24-hour. Takes first place. Who's going to be second? Lord knows. Oxnard. I don't even know who's going to... Anyway, you're all finishing. There we go. 25th place. Let me get the names back on. 25th place. I'm not even going to try and count that. It could be anyone. How many laps down did people go? Dognut. Oh, last place finisher. Dognut or Sowell.
Oh.
Dognut or Sowell. Oh, there's a collision. There's a collision. This could help. It's not going to. Dognut's going to get another last place. That's disgusting, Dognut. You should be ashamed of yourself. You're supposed to be loyalty points manager. Nadia takes the win. I have no idea what that race was all about, to be honest. That were impossible to keep up with. 25th was going to be Ella. That's fucking
Ella.
outrageous. That is absolutely... I'm not having it. I'm not having it. Dognut and Helicopter, you're getting removed from corporation after this. I'm being ruthless.
Oh
Okay.
my goodness.
2 in and out loyalty point manager. Fuck it. Dognut, you're gone. That's disgusting. That.
What
Look,
the
2.
hell?
Dognut, 2 fucking last place finish bonuses tonight. That is absolutely... Helicopter won first race, then he's won a prize in this. It's absolutely disgusting, it really is. Poor Taz has won nothing all night.
You should
Right,
go to the Zesty
that-
track.
I'm afraid to say, as much fun as it is the end of the marbles tonight. So, next giveaway, I might not do a weekly giveaway next week because we've got the monthly giveaway on the
Monthly.
Sunday. So I might just do the monthly on the Sunday night. So we'll see. But you will get a lot of marbles next week. You've got 2 hours of this shit tomorrow next week, so make sure you tune in. Right, I'm going to sign off. Let's have a soundboard spam before we go. That's it, Kelsey. Get spamming. There we go. Spam your soundboard sounds. Well done to all the winners. If you didn't win, commiserations. We will catch
Great.
you next week. Cheers.